Share and share alike. Welcome to 2-Minute Tech. Today we're going to talk about sharing our flows with other users so they can access them but not edit them. Let's get started. We'll go to My Flows and we're going to use this weather checker flow from an earlier video. For a quick recap on this flow, what it does is gets the current weather. If the temperature is greater than 10 Celsius outside, it sends a lovely weather email to the user. Otherwise, it sends a BRR email to the user. Note that it's currently using a specific user's email address. So if we want to share this with other people, we need to change this to a dynamic address, the address of the user that ran the flow, which we can probably get from this trigger. Let's take a look at an output of an earlier run and see how we might be able to do this. Go to our output. And here we have this XMS user email that we can use to find the email address of the user that ran the flow. Note we don't want the base64 encoded version of this email address. Just remember this when we're updating the flow. Hit edit to update the flow. All right, let's go into our flow and edit the send an email action. Go to the outputs from the trigger. See more. And you'll see that user email is actually providing us the encoded version of the email. So delete this dash encoded from the end. Add, and there we go. Let's do that again for the other email. Save it and watch how this changes from an expression to a friendly name. There we go. Now let's share this flow out. We'll go over here to run only users and hit edit. This lets us change the list of users that can run but not edit the flow. You can add either a username or an email address or even a user group up here. We'll add the user now. There you go. Up here you'll see a list of all the folks that are run only users. Down here you'll see an interesting option that lets you choose whether to have the users run with your connection or with their own connection to the various services used by the flow. So for example, if we leave Outlook at provided by run only user, that means we'll use this user's Outlook login to send the email to them. If we do use this connection, it will use the owner's connection to send email in Outlook. There are instances where this is useful, but typically it's best to have the user use their own credentials. We'll hit save and see how this looks for the user we've shared it with. All right, if we go to the My Flows page for the second user, you can see we don't see the flow anywhere here. However, if we go to their email, they got an email letting them know the flow has been shared with them. They can hit view flow here to run the flow. Let's try it now. Go to run flow. Run started, and there we go. We got a nice weather email because the weather is nice outside today. This was a quick introduction to sharing flows with other users so that they can run them. What are some cool flows that you've shared out with folks? Add these in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and join me in the next video when we talk about sharing flows in a way that other users can edit them. Thanks for watching.